a dime to a quarter.
What is a RSA? RSA stands for Route Sales Associates. Once you get the job and you train, become a trainer, you train with a trainer, an RSR, you become an RSA once you get certified. You pass the whole test, you train for 4 weeks, and then once you train, the last day of your training is when you take your certification to find out if you're able to run a route by yourself, the route that you trained on. Then you become an RSA. An RSA, back when I started, we never really used that word. We used the word extra because you become an extra person to cover vacations, you cover sick days, you cover someone is on leave. If the route was down and the RSO needs help, they send you out to help them. Being an extra, yes, it is hard. It's like the hardest thing you can do before you become an RSR, right? Because you are covering a bunch of different routes. You're all over the place, up and down. You meet so many different people. You gotta deal with so many different things. And then you basically have to learn. If you're on a route for 1 day, then you do what you gotta do. But if you're on a route for a week, then you gotta learn what you need to learn that week while you're on the route. Being an RSA, it's tough. Should RSAs be held accountable? Yes, everyone should be held accountable because you train, right? You train to become an RSR. So you have all the tools, all the knowledge that you need to run a route. So if you do something wrong, look, it's always a phone call away. You gotta keep in touch with your trainer. Your trainer should pick up the phone and guide you along the way. Because everyone have their habits and have good habits and bad habits. That's human nature. Being an RSA, it's hard because there's a lot of because. One, you don't have a set schedule. So they call you the week before and let you know what you're gonna do. You work all type of hours. You never know what to expect. It is a possibility that you might get lost, get into the store, or going back to where you need to go. Every day that goes by, you learn something. So just because you train for 4 weeks, it doesn't mean that you know everything. If you were trained by a good RSR, then it is possible that you might become a good RSA. And a good RSA becomes a great RSR. You gotta take it like, that's just the way life goes, right? Growing up, who were you looking up to? You were looking up to your dad, your father, your mother, your older brother, your cousin, your uncle, your godfather, someone who's around close to you, teaching you the ropes of living. It's the same as being an RSR, training an RSA. We all want you to succeed. I want you to succeed. Communication is the key to success. Communication is all you need. So if you're on a route, you're running a route, or you gotta go somewhere, all you gotta do is call your RSR, call your DSL, call a friend, call somebody to help you out. Don't make a mistake and then come back and say, oh, I didn't know. Nah. When you're on vacation and you come back and your route's a mess, yes, don't blame it on the RSA. But the RSA can do more than expected, okay? They can go above and beyond. Once you put your foot down and go above and beyond, other people are gonna look at you and say, man, that's a good RSA. I want him. I want that person. I want her to be my swing. That's another conversation. So if you love driving, being an RSA is a plus because sometimes you will be driving your own vehicle. And yes, we do reimburse for gas. I'm not sure the amount, but that's another plus. So sometimes you will be driving your own vehicle because you have to go meet and help someone, or they want you to go back at a store, or etc. If you're covering a route in which the RSR is bad, being an RSA, you're in for a surprise, buddy. You're in for a surprise. They're going to be like, Frito, we don't want you here. But listen, everybody learned the hard way. No one's perfect. Even that guy who's screaming at you, he's not perfect. But then again, you know, everyone has to answer to someone. So he's upset because his boss got down to him. Then his boss got down to him. So don't lack. When you out there, you represent this. You represent FL. You represent putting chips on the shelf. You represent your bank account. You represent all that, right? So you go out there and do the right thing. The day you get certified, the day you get accepted, the day you win that route, the first day, the first start, that first moment, that matters. That determines who you're gonna be. When they yell at you, you have that little window where you can scream and put that scream in the box and wait for it later. Because once you reassure the manager or whoever's in charge of the store that everything is going to be all good, then you know you'll accomplish something. It's going to be a good day. That's all it is. Nobody really want to fight. Nobody really want to argue. Nobody really want to have a bad day. You don't wake up in the morning, man, have a bad day today. Or I'm going to have a bad day today. Nah, who wants that? Disagreements, you know, not liking somebody, not liking something is just part of everything. So it is what it is. Do what you can, how fast you can, how slow you can, how much you can, and that's it. Alright? Keep it real. Stay productive. And have a good day. Peace.
A dime to a quarter to $1. Got these dollars in the bag. Is you ready